Good evening everyone, this is Jaimini Astrology channel. In today's video we will talk about one particular and conditional dasha which we use in Jaimini Astrology. It is called Mandook Dasha. But before we start, let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought or asked yourself, why do we have so many different and conditional dashas which we use in Vedic astrology or Jyotisha? This is a very important and relevant question. What would be the answer? The answer is that we've got many different horoscopes, specific horoscopes, and it is not the best solution to use only one dasha in order to interpret, to read a horoscope and to make predictions. There are better tools, more suitable for different particular horoscopes. That's why we use different particular dashas instead of interpreting horoscope just by using one dasha. For example, traditional Vimshotari dasha. Look at the horoscope which I prepared. Here the identity is not disclosed, but this horoscope is taken from a book called Predicting Through Karakamsha&Jaimini's Mandook Dasha, written by, obviously, K.N.Rao. What would you do? How would you read, interpret that particular horoscope when you've got 6 grahas plus Ketu, meaning 7, falling into one house? You've got, have a look, you've got Shukra, you've got Guru, you've got Surya, you've got Shani, you've got Buddha and Mangala plus Ketu falling into the 10th house of Makara or Capricorn. In this particular horoscope, we see the Lagna or ascendant falls in Mesha or Aries. How would you interpret or read that particular horoscope when the majority of planets or grahas fall in the 10th house, in one house? This is actually a Kendra house. You've got only Chandra, Moon, falling here in the 11th house of Kumbha or Aquarius, and Rahu falling in the 4th house of Karka or Cancer. But apart from that, the rest of grahas or planets are found in the 10th house of the horoscope. How would you interpret that horoscope and not getting yourself into confusion, end up being confused and telling your customer or the person who asks you for an advice different, weird and strange things? That's why in Jaimini astrology we use such a dasha which is called a Mandook Dasha. This is a conditional dasha. When do we apply such dasha? What's the applicability of that particular dasha? So as I've said, this is conditional dasha, and we use that dasha only if at least 4 planets fall in the Kendra houses of your horoscope. Kendra houses are the 1st, 4th, 7th and 10th. Yeah, so it might be differently, for instance. Yeah, it doesn't have to be, I would say, this way, that you've got 4 grahas falling into one of the Kendra, meaning 1st or 7th. No, it might be different. For instance, in your horoscope there might be 3 grahas falling into the 4th house, let's say, another 1 graha falling into the 7th house. So this way you've got at least 4 grahas falling into K.N.Raos in your birth horoscope. There might be, let's say, 2 grahas falling into the 10th house, 2 grahas falling into the 1st house, yeah, or let's say 3 grahas falling into the 7th, 1 graha falling into the 10th. But there is that condition fulfilled. There are at least 4 grahas or planets in the K.N.Raos of your birth horoscope. Here we obviously exclude Rahu and Ketu. No, we just take into consideration 7 grahas, which is Surya, Chandra, Buddha, Shukra, Guru, Mangala and Shani. Yeah, we exclude Rahu and Ketu. So there should be at least 4 grahas excluding Rahu and Ketu falling into K.N.Raos in your birth horoscope. Yeah. Okay. How do we calculate and how do we apply that Mandook Dasha? Okay. So first we need to identify, yeah, how your Mandook Dasha will go. Let's say if it will be counted clockwise or anti-clockwise. Yeah. Okay. So if your Lagna falls in odd rashis, yeah, such as, for instance, Mesha, which is Aries, Mithuna, Simha, Tula, Danu, or Kumbha, then your Mandook Dasha will start from Lagna or ascendant itself, and it will be direct, meaning will be counting directly from Lagna. If your Lagna falls into even rashis, yeah, on the other hand, let's say such rashis as Rishabha, Karka, Kanya, Rishika, Makara, or Meena, then we will start your Mandook Dasha from the 7th house, and your Mandook Dasha will be indirect, which means that we'll be counting anti-clockwise. Okay? So, what does the Mandook means? Mandook means a frog. It is a frog leap. Yeah? What do we mean by that? Let's see. Let's progress with establishing, with calculating your Mandook Dasha. Let's use this particular horoscope. Okay? So, you see that Lagna of that particular horoscope falls in Mesha, yeah, which is an odd sign. So we'll start our Mandook Dasha from the Lagna itself, and how we will establish, yeah, the order of that Mandook Dasha. So the first Dasha will be obviously of Mesha, but then the frog leaps 4 squares, yeah, from Mesha. So the next Mahadasha, second in order, will be Mahadasha of Karka. We need to jump 4 places, yeah, from here, from Mesha, from the Lagna, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the leap, yeah. So the first Mahadasha will be of Mesha, the second will be of Karka. What will be the third Mahadasha? Yeah, we need to jump 4 squares from Karka, from the second Mahadasha, which is, let's count, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The third Mahadasha will be that of Tula. yeah, then in order to establish another Mahadasha, we'll count 4 from Tula. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the fourth Mahadasha will be that of Makara. Okay, we've completed that circle. How we will establish another Mahadashas? Yeah, so then we will start from Rishabha, yeah, because this is another sign next to Mesha, yeah. So we'll start from Rishabha, which is here. That will be another Mahadasha, yeah, after Makara, yeah. So simple solution, I'll show you. The next Mahadasha after completing the first cycle, yeah, I'll show you, will be in trine, yeah, will be in trine, always in trine from the last Mahadasha. Okay, so let's count. We've got Rishabha here, yeah. We need to jump 4 squares, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So next Mahadasha will be that of Simha. Then we'll jump another 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the next Mahadasha will be that of Rishika. And there we'll jump from Rishika 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the next Mahadasha will be that of Kumbha. We completed the next cycle of fixed signs. Yeah. First we completed the circle of cardinal signs. Then we completed uh, the cycle of fixed signs. Yeah. Then we'll have to count another dashas remaining. Okay. So we finished at Kumbha. And as I said before, in this scenario, the next Mahadasha will be always in trine, yeah, to the last one. So have a look. What is in trine from Kumbha? It is Mituna. So we'll start the last leap of counting our Mahadasha, yeah, and then we'll count from Mituna. So let's count from Mithuna. So this is Mithuna or Gemini. Then we'll jump 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next Mahadasha will be that of Kanya. Then we'll count another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next Mahadasha will be that of Kanya. Yeah. And then we'll count another 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is our last Mahadasha. Yeah. Okay. So it is simple. Mandook means a frog. So we'll always jump the 4 squares. Okay. So we've just counted, yeah, established our Mandook Mahadasha. Yeah. Next, what we need to do, let me just clear that picture first. Okay. I will erase that. We'll count the years. Yeah. We'll count the years of each particular Mahadasha, and we'll learn how to do that. Okay. Let me just erase that. Okay. here, while counting, we won't consider the rulers of the signs of Aquarius or Kumbha and Rishika or Scorpio. We won't consider as co-rulers here Rahu and Ketu. Yeah, so we will consider just as the rulers of Kumbha Shani and as the ruler of Rishika Mangala. Okay. Okay. Let me just complete cleaning that. Okay. Okay. I'll clean all of that here. Let me just erase that and we'll count the periods, okay, of our Maha Dasha. This is the only first video. In next videos, following videos, we'll see different examples of how to count, yeah, our Mandook Dasha. So, okay, what we need to do in order to count the periods in years of our Mandook Dasha. So here we started from our Lagna, because this is the odd sign falling in the signs of Mesha or Aries. Yeah, so we'll start from Aries in order to count the periods of our Maha Dasha. Aries, we are here. So from Aries we need to count as many squares or as many signs as the Lord of the sign traveled from its own sign. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We found our Mars, which is the ruler of Mesha, and we've got 10. So Mesha or Aries Mahadasha, which is the first Mahadasha, will consist of 10 years. And here we count in a clockwise manner. Why? Because Mesha or Aries is the odd sign. In case of odd signs, we'll count clockwise. Yeah? Okay? What we'll do in case of even signs? Yeah, we'll count another Mahadasha, the second Mahadasha will be that of Rishabha. Okay, I'm sorry, mistake. The second Mahadasha will be of Karka, because Manduk jumps 4 squares. Yeah, I mistaken it with Charadasha, but now I've corrected myself. So the second Mahadasha will be that of, obviously, Karka or Cancer. Here we see that our sign of Karka is the even sign. So in order to calculate our Mahadasha years, we'll have to count anti-clockwise, yeah, to the ruler, yeah, of that particular sign. How many places or how many signs from that sign its ruler traveled, yeah, itself. So let's count. Karka 1, we're counting anti-clockwise. Mithuna 2, Rishabha 3, Mesha 4, Mina 5, and Kumbha 6. So second Mahadasha of Karka will consist of 6 years. Then we'll count the third Mahadasha. The third Mahadasha will be that of Tula. Yeah? Will be that of Tula. Okay? So, Tula. Here, this is Tula. This is the odd sign. So, our counting will be direct or clockwise. So, let's count from the sign to its owner, to the ruler of the sign. So we've got Tula, 1, Rishika, 2, Danu, 3, and Makara, 4. Here we've got our Shukra. So the Mahadasha of Tula will consist of 4 years. Yeah? Then we'll go to the next. Mahadasha will be then the Mahadasha of Makara, which is here. In such scenario, if you see the Lord of the sign falling in its own sign, as here in this example, yeah, because we've got Shani as the ruler of Makara, falling into its own sign. Here in this scenario, we'll give 12 full years for that particular Mahadasha. Only in this case, if the ruler of the sign is found in its own sign. So we've got Shani here, yeah, Shani in Makara, so we'll give the full 12 years. Okay, then we'll go to another Mahadasha. Can you remember what I have mentioned previously? We finished the first cycle of cardinal signs, which was Mesha, Karka, Tula, and Makara. Then, in order to find next Mahadasha, we'll just find the trinal sign from the last sign where we finished counting. So we finished at Makara, yeah? So let's find next trinal sign, yeah, from Makara, yeah, which is Rishabha, yeah? And that will be our next Mahadasha, yeah? Okay? And here, what we need to do. Rishabha is an even sign, so we need to count anti-clockwise, yeah? From Rishabha to the place where we, or to the sign where we find its ruler. So let's count. Rishabha, Mesha, Mina, yeah, Kumbha, and Makara. Here we've got our Shukra, yeah, which is the lord of Rishabha. So it will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, yeah. So the Mahadasha of Rishabha will consist of 5 years. Then we will jump, because the Manduk, the frog, jumps 4 squares, yeah. So we'll jump to another sign, yeah, which will give us Simcha, yeah. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be the next Mahadasha of Simcha. Simcha is an odd sign, so we'll count clockwise from the sign to its ruler, yeah? So let's count. 1, Kanya, 2, Tula, 3, yeah, Vrishika, 4, Danu, 5, Makara, 6, and here we've got our Surya or Sun, which is the ruler of Simcha or Leo. So it gives us 6 years of Simcha Mahadasha. Okay? So the Mahadasha of Simcha or Leo will consist of 6 years. Then we'll jump another 4 squares here as the frog leaps. So the next Mahadasha will be obviously that of Rishika, which is here. Here we need to count, yeah, how many places the owner of Rishika. Here will take into consideration only Mars, not Ketu. How many signs the Mars, the owner of the sign, traveled from Rishika. And here Rishika is an even sign, so we'll count anti-clockwise. Okay, so let's count. 1, Rishika, Tula, Kanya, then Simha, then Karka, Mithuna, Rishabha, Mesha, Mina, Kumbha, and Makara. So this way we've got 11. Here we've got our Mars. So the Mahadasha of Rishika will consist of 11 years. Okay, and then we need to jump another 4 squares in order to count another Mahadasha, yeah, which is that of Kumbha, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. From Vrishika, yeah, we've got Kumbha. Who's the owner of Kumbha? It is Shani. Here we won't take into consideration Rahu as a co-ruler, yeah. So here we'll count to Shani or Saturn. What we know that Aquarius or Kumbha is an odd sign, so our counting will be direct or clockwise. So if you count from Aquarius or Kumbha to the place, to the sign where we find its ruler, which is Shani, we will get into Makara. Yeah, we'll count into in direct order or clockwise. Yeah, 1, Mina 2, yeah, Mina 2, Mesha 3, Rishabha 4, Mithuna 5, Karka 6, Simha 7, Kanya 8, Tula 9, Rishika 10, Danu 11, and Makara 12. So here the Mahadasha of Kumbha will consist of 12 years, okay, because Shani is 12 signs away from the sign of Kumbha, its own sign, okay. And we've completed the next cycle of fixed signs, yeah. Then what I've said previously, yeah, we need to identify what will be the next, yeah, dasha. So from the last sign where we finished, yeah, we need to find another sign in trine to that sign where we finished. So the sign in trine of Kumbha is obviously Mithuna, yeah, it is Mithuna, so we'll start from Mithuna, yeah, or Gemini, and here we'll count another Mahadasha period of Mithuna, yeah. Mithuna is an odd sign, so our counting will be direct, okay. So let's count Mithuna 1, Karka 2, Simha 3, Kanya 4, Tula 5, Rishika 6, Danu 7, and Makara 8. We've got our Mercury here in Makara or Capricorn. So the Mahadasha of Mithuna will consist of 8 years. Then, in order to establish another Mahadasha, we'll jump 4 squares from Mithuna, yeah, because the frog leaps, yeah. So it will give us 1, 2, Karka 3, Simha, and Kanya 4, yeah. So we'll get the Mahadasha of Kanya. So from Kanya we'll need to count to its own ruler, but Kanya is an even sign, so we'll count anti-clockwise, okay. So from Kanya let's let's count from Kanya, okay, in anti-clockwise fashion. 1, 2, its ruler Mercury, Simha 2, Karka 3, Mithuna 4, Rishabha 5, Mesha 6, Mina 7, Kumbha 8, and Makara 9. Here we've got our Mercury, yeah, or Buddha, the ruler of the sign of Kanya. So Mahadasha of Kanya will consist of 9 years, okay. Then from Kanya we need to jump 4 squares in order to get to another Mahadasha, yeah. So let's jump 4 squares from Kanya, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have Danu, yeah. The ruler of Danu is obviously Guru or Jupiter. Here Danu is an odd sign, so our counting will be direct. So from Danu we'll count 1 and 2. Here we've got Makara, and here we've got our Jupiter of Guru, yeah. So our Mahadasha of Danu will consist only of 2 years, yeah. Simple, yeah. And then we need to find just the last Mahadasha. So from Danu we need to jump 4 squares, which is 1, 2, 3, Kumbha, and Mina 4, yeah. So Mina is an odd, it is an even sign, so our counting will be anti-clockwise, yeah. So from Mina we need to count as many places as its ruler gone from its sign, how many places, how many signs its own lord, which is Guru Jupiter, traveled from the sign of Mina or Pisces, yeah. So we'll count anti-clockwise because this is an even sign. So let's count Mina 1, Kumbha 2, and Makara 3. Here we'll find our Guru or Jupiter. So the Mahadasha of Mina, and which is the last Mahadasha, will consist of 4 years. Yeah. So in this way we're going to conclude, we're going to finish the first video dedicated to Mandook Dasha in Jaimini astrology. It might sound a bit complicated at the beginning, but please watch that video a couple of times, yeah, so it will become clearer, okay, if you focus on, yeah. Or if you've got any more questions, something which needs to be clarified, yeah, just address me, write in a comment, yeah, then I'll explain any questions you might have, okay. In the next videos we'll be dealing with that Mandook Dasha. Obviously here it was a lot of painting, it is all colorful right now, okay. Like I've said, in next videos we'll be dealing with Mandook Dasha. I'll be showing another examples, we'll be counting, yeah, we'll be establishing the order of Mahadashas for different signs, and we'll be counting, yeah, the periods of Mahadashas for each sign, yeah. So bear with me, I'll see you in next videos. Just to resume and conclude one more time, yeah, we use different conditional dashas because we do astrology, okay. One day your astrology might stop when you find such a particular horoscope where you've got the majority of grahas or planets in one house, for instance, yeah, and then you will ask yourself how to interpret, how to read that particular horoscope, how to do predictions. Astrology is a predictive science. This is not astropsychology, as many Westerners considers or understands astrology to be. Honestly, I don't have time to deal with all those people who play astrologers online but who do not know much about Jyotisha or astrology. I don't waste my time to address them. Yeah? Jyotisha is not an astropsychology. Jyotisha is a guiding, obviously guiding science, yeah, but it is also a, and most importantly, this is a predictive science, yeah. If you say something, yeah, that you're in doubt, if you can predict, yeah, by using Jyotisha, yeah, because you can do it yourself, yeah, that's one biggest mistake, yeah, one major mistake which you commit. What is the mistake? Yeah, simply reflect on that. If you can't do something, it doesn't mean that other people are not successful in that, or other people can't manage to do that. Yeah, this is crucial. If you don't know how to predict, if you don't know how to use, yeah, Jyotisha as predictive science, don't assume that different people can't do that and do not have any expertise in that field. My simple advice is to start to do the proper learning. Start buying books, start learning from very experienced astrologers. Here we follow the methods of K.N.Rao. I'm explaining you how the Mandook Dasha works, how to calculate the Mandook Dasha, yeah, how to calculate its periods, how to establish its order, yeah, as following the methods given by K.N.Rao. So this was the first video about Mandook Dasha. Take care, God bless, and if you've got any questions, just address me, yeah, in the comment section, yeah. Okay, thank you very much for the attention. Take care, and I'll see you in the next future videos. Take care, God bless.